let's talk about these badass kids and this teacher that slams a kid for calling him the N word. And another video out there where this girl is yelling at her teacher, "You're not gonna put your hands on me." But I don't think the teacher put their hands on the girl. I'm not sure, but all I know is seeing too many videos of these badass kids. I'm not going to speculate on their backgrounds, their family situation and dynamics, even though there are numbers to support stereotyping and guessing. Um, Educated guesses, I will say. Here's the thing. I'm looking at it like, one, the N-word one, I didn't like the teacher in that moment because a teacher who gets called the N-word has a moment to teach. He has some conflicting messages, but it's time to talk through it. Black people know that it's a weird place to have the N-word conversation amongst others because it just makes you sound like the biggest hypocrite in the world. Oh man, I use it because it means king, or I say it because I only say the A, not the ER, or I only say it as a term of endearment. Oh, so you grab the poison, try to distill it and purify it and then throw it at somebody. Would you want some purified poison thrown at you? Nope. Oh man, biggest hypocrite. Licensed to say it. Everywhere I go, I hear some of the homies. I used to say it, first of all, disclaimer. I used to say it until like 10, 15 years ago, whatever. So I'm not holier than thou. Y'all know me. But I don't say it anymore. N-word. You say it. Licensed to say it in song and culture amongst the homies. But when it's 6/100ths of a millimeter, which is skin complexion and skin epidermis, when it's that depth, like if yours is white, you can't say it. Even though I remember going to the Rose Bowl and literally a white kid comes up to me like 13. He said, "Oh, Marcellus, got to get a picture with you and talk." I was like, yeah. What's up, man? And, we waiting on the songs to come on. And then I heard Tom Ford, boom, 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 clap for what? Mm-mm. And that little white kid said it. And I looked at him and I was like, I don't even say that. I'm thinking this. And he just said it to me while asking for a picture from me. Then I panned up as I was looking at him like, not mad, but just like, damn. And I panned up and I not only was hearing as I panned up, the whole crowd, which was mostly white, it's a Jay-Z Beyonce concert, echo it. I mean, it didn't get quiet. It didn't go clap for what. It went clap for what, boom, boom. And I was like, everybody said it. And then I looked up, Jay said it. Well, all right, let's take this pic. I mean, I felt like the culture gave him the license. But then you see instances like this where the teacher is slamming the kid for calling the N-word. You're like, which side are we on? Where are we with this? I just think it's silly. I just think it's goofy to say something, but then say only I can say it as a culture. And I hear everybody, oh, no, you can do that. That's your family. That's your culture. But then I wouldn't say it aloud to everybody else, especially in sing-along. Like, what is music? Sing-along. Like, repeat my lyrics. Oh, by the way, repeat what I just said, but don't say that. I wouldn't do that because I'm also the same guy who grew up. I didn't care about mama jokes. I used to think that was the corniest shit alive. Somebody come to school and talk about your mama and you got mad. I'm like, oh, we don't even know your mama. One. Two, why does it matter? It's just a word. Like he's like, you losing the joke battle. You losing in the dozens, and you like, oh, your mama's short. Oh, don't say nothing about my mama. Okay, you short. I like you short because your mama's short. And cats get mad. I was like, man, I was just looking at these cats like, dog, y'all some damn fools, hypocrites, and contradicting yourselves. Y'all getting mad at this. Y'all killing each other, but then y'all can't talk about his mama. And then I really felt weird because cats, sometimes somebody lost their mom. And then somebody would say it against them. And that cat wouldn't even get mad. Just like me. If you talk about my mama right now, she's dead. Y'all know it. I'm not mad. I'm like, Fool, you ain't even know my mama. What you gonna say? Like, oh no, you better put some respect on. Respect on what? It's a joke, fool. But it's not a joke when you say the N-word. So I don't understand it. It's a joke to you and your homies, but it's not a joke to anybody who's not black. But then the definition of black is so damn loose. Let me stop. I said that last episode. That why are you still trying to get away by like walking both sides of this fence? They really trying to like climb both sides of this fence with this N-word. Just silly to me. Either drop it or make up a new word that's supposed to mean the N-word. Like, it's not that hard. You ever look at a dictionary? You know how many pages is in it? You know how many words are in it? Make one more up and call every black person that one. And you don't even got to say it's a term of endearment. We're going to be able to tell. The word is, cats be trying to use ninja. Ninja's hilarious. The word is, I can't even think of it. Let's go with ninja. All right, that doesn't sound bad, right? My son wants to be a ninja. He says it all the time. That's why he takes Taekwondo. I laugh at it all the time, but let's stop with that one. And this generation is, I don't know, it's all bad, these confrontations. Look, at my kids' school, they call all their teachers by the first name. Look, I see some of these kids who are like, I respect authority, but I don't have to like it. And they speak up for themselves. I like that part. This is like the fuck around and find out generation. Kind of like, watch how you come at these kids. Now, obviously, we're only going to see the extreme examples when these kids are really out of line. But I'm sure there's, in common discourse, just normal conversations where they're challenging their teachers to be like, yo, come at me right. And we don't hear enough about those stories. So I'm just watching this fuck around and find out generation, see what they're talking about. But I tell these kids one thing. Here's what the back of the bottle says. Here's the warning label. Talk shit to an adult, a man, a woman. Be ready to live with those man and woman consequences, because these teachers ain't playing. They can only take so much. Enough is enough.